Hey everyone, welcome back to Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. I'm Incetic. With me on this is Blank Tester.
Hey kids, how's it going?
Connect Dude.
Hey.
And Zindictive.
Sup?
So, let's talk with our boy Jeff finally, Rube, and continue Jeff's episode.
Dude, you are not going to believe this!
What happened? Did you get a job or something?
Come on, man. No. Jeff King! He loved our video!
Hey guys, great video. You got the right idea. Listen up. Cancel your plans because I'm coming your way for a demo in Philly. Oh yeah, and I'm crashing at your place tonight.
Oh, man! Are you kidding me? Dude, Jeff King, he's gonna be on your couch! Oh, we gotta get back to your place.
What's up, guys?
Oh, hey, you made it. Come on in. What's up, Mr. King?
Dude, call me Jeff. Let me guess. You're Rube.
So, you're here to do a demo?
Yeah, just a shop demo. You should come.
Totally, man. What else you want to do?
Well, hell, I'm gonna show you guys how to build some killer rigs.
Sweet.
So where's all your tools?
Oh, Rube's daddy's got a whole garage full of tools to fix cars and stuff.
Whoa. It's never a good idea to mess with another man's tools.
Well, then what do we do?
Hey, no worries. I got you covered. When I'm done with you guys, you'll be rigging rails, quarter pipes, all that.
I'll let you guys mess with my tools instead.
Yeah, well, I mean, you shouldn't mess with somebody else's tools without them consenting.
Life advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I will say,
good.
I think it's really great that we're finally getting to see the actual full cutscene here, because it makes a lot more sense of what's going on.
Right. Instead of just Gen 6 where it's like, hey, I'm Jeff King, I'm gonna crash at your house. Or crash
And
at
that's
your
it.
place.
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna be on your couch. Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we're getting the full taste of the rigging system here. It's not just kickers. It's quarter pipes, kickers, and rails, and being able to make lines with all of them together. And so
It's basically Create a Park, but with the story.
yeah. So there's gonna be quite a few of these sort of movies here, but you're seeing sort of how it works, and I do like how. I do like how it feels in this version. Neversoft definitely thought ahead and put in stuff like being able to snap one piece directly to the end of another piece.
So that snaps to
great help.
pieces. That doesn't snap to a grid.
I'll show you how to build quarter
Right.
pipes and rails so you can
Okay, that's
flex this
good.
gear.
Yeah.
Because, when you're placing rails, you don't want that to be, slightly off and messing up your grind and
Yeah,
stuff.
Pretty much.
Was that in the PS2 version?
Snapping to other parts, yeah, it is.
Okay,
Nice.
it was. Phew.
Are you trying to get sandpaper? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody mentioned in the comments of a previous video what
Now lay some rails
what
here.
show Jeff King had or something. He had a show on, I think it was Fuel TV back at this time. But I can't remember that. I guess I could try and look for that, because this is going to be, very slowly guiding you through things that are pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I see.
Snapping
Yeah,
rails together is a useful
I was
skill
gonna
for
say,
grinding over long distance
so you're
or
just
around
picking up
corners.
stuff, right? You're picking
Snap
up
together a couple of
nails,
rails
you're
here
picking
to
up
grab these
the
nails.
devil's TP, also known as
Yeah.
sandpaper.
Yeah.
So what is he just teaching? Is that just the?
There I was showing if you couldn't just snap to anot's part, it would have
That'd
been
be
really
dog
hellish.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been horrible.
Yeah.
I'm really glad they included snapping. So is the collecting stuff just
Now I'm gonna
a
throw out some pieces around the pad.
kind of a?
Get air to collect sandpaper and grind to collect nails.
This
I don't
is
know, is
just
it-
for the challenge. It doesn't.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to go around the world and find
Okay.
sandpaper
While you're collecting,
drops.
let's snap
Okay.
It's just
thank
like
God.
Yeah.
here for this challenge.
Just to teach you to build stuff.
Yeah, and
stuff.
for this challenge, sandpaper, you need to get it in the air. Nails, you need to be grinding while doing so. So you'll need to put a rail down here or something. over there.
I see.
But I found the comment. So Jeff King was a ramp and skate park builder, fairly popular in the 2000s. He used to have a segment show on Fuel TV back in the day called Built to Shred, where they would build cool, unique obstacles to skate and invite pros to come shred it. Which sounds
who
sounds
left
cool.
the comment?
Shane Ronan. Thank
Cool.
you.
Yeah.
Thank
Nice.
you.
That does sound like a neat idea for a TV show, but it definitely feels kind of niche, and if you weren't into skating, it may not be so.
Well, I mean, around this time, I think
Uh.
skateboarding was becoming rather niche in a way.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason that these games kind of
petered
Plus,
out.
I do appreciate the fact that this is kind of what they were doing sort of before Skate came in and did the same thing in a way.
Yeah, with the object dropper in Skate 3 and the other physics
Someone
objects in
else-
Skate 2.
Someone else mentioned, and oh god, I guess I could try to find this, but I mean, it's more obvious. It's not like a, hey, this is the show
This
you were looking
particular
for.
person,
But
yeah.
someone else mentioned,
Yeah.
like, for the Skate series, Skate 2 kind of half implemented something like this. Like, you could
Yeah.
drag pieces around, but you had to find them in the overworld, and it would be pretty damn obvious when you'd have to do so.
Yeah.
And then only in Skate 3 was it really like, you could spawn something in from nothing and really
Yeah.
make your own line.
Just
Yeah,
do whatever
to be
the
honest,
fuck.
I didn't even really mind the whole dragging pieces around thing, but it was really awkward. Like, doing this is more fine, in a way. It just plays pieces
Yeah.
around.
It was really obvious. Like, I think in particular, the ending to one of the 2 photo careers, either the Thrasher one or the Skateboard Mag one, was there is a gap, there is a rail about 50 feet away from the gap.
Oh,
you
yeah,
are supposed
that
to
one.
move that over there and get your photo taken, and that's it.
Nice job.
It's like a puzzle.
Let's hang out some
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Meet me in the Baltimore Harbor for the shop demo.
So, like,
Tell me
with
it's gonna
that
be
challenge,
insane.
that was kind of weird because, Pro was to take all those photos in a single combo. And you saw me try, but, like, I don't know, this is where, like, the rigging system works, but it's just, again, I'm not a level designer. It's tough for me to wrap my head around things. But, so I couldn't really do that. But, here's another introduction to the Skate Lounge. That's, basically the warehouse that challenge took place in. It's basically your home base, and you've seen as we've done missions, done challenges, we've unlocked pieces for the Skate Lounge. So this is basically your custom area that you can use to create a park. Basically
Okay.
put everything together with the rigging system. And it does have some street challenges inside here so that, like a distance challenge or a, wall rides challenge so that you can, put some pieces down and sort of see what happens. And there's quite a bit more stuff to that. Like, these TVs that apparently will show, like, little segments, maybe pro videos or such. But again, I really haven't messed with it so far. If you guys, like, are rioting in the comments for me to try and build my skate lounge, then I can try. But it's kind of one of those things where when you unlock pieces, you unlock them to purchase, so...
Oh,
like,
yeah, okay.
I'd still need to manage my money, and, I'd rather just spend that on special tricks.
Yeah, I saw
As
that.
as most would.
But that is, again, like, thinking ahead and giving you the opportunity to create a park. And it looks like back when people would play this on Xbox Live or something, your friends could join your game and see what yours was.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask if there was any online functionality or sharing functionality on that. That would be really cool.
Like a very oddly primitive version of sharing your park online, which again
much.
would be prominently featured in Skate 3 as they
Yeah.
added their own create a park.
Yeah, online functionality was getting like bigger and bigger, right as at the same time that skating games in general were kind of going away.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it definitely seems like the creator park segments and such of this entire game, Skate would later essentially take from this game in a way.
Yeah, and not in like a cheatsy
No,
way, but like
it'd be like aggressive inline with Pro Skater 4, with how it took some things from that.
Yeah.
inspiration and definitely took some ideas and reworked them.
Yeah.
Or just
Like, call it
kind
a
of
ripoff if you want, but it benefited the game. Like, they were taken because they were good ideas.
Right.
Yeah, the logical way to go with a game in that generation with increased focus on online play.
And out of cash.
Yeah, it looks
I mean,
like
cars are expensive.
dropping an actual 15,000 to just buy a car to like jump over.
Freaking
or something.
SUV being $15,000.
Was that like a
Jesus.
sponsored Jeep?
I think it might have been.
Yeah, I think so.
Spend 15,000 of your in-game dollars for product placement.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah,
show.
there are a few street challenges, like I mentioned, here in the skate lounge.
Where was
Nice.
the sick at?
Somewhere. I don't know.
I really like that it opens just high enough for you to smash your face into.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, as you do.
Just enough so that if you ran into it, your board would keep going, but you would stop.
You would stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just giving it a head start, you know, giving it a head start in life.
That's if you want to take your board out for a little walk.
Nice pushes.
That was the saddest fucking attempt at aggro pushing that ever.
Yeah.
But
Wait, was that a genuine attempt, or was that just you fucking around?
I think it was. I was trying to hit the button and going like, is this gonna start soon? But,
yeah, that's the thing with rhythm-based systems, is when you fuck up the rhythm.
Yeah.
Very
When you're off on the
unsatisfying.
rhythm, you can just keep
Yeah.
being off on it for a
Oh,
while.
here come the Nada spins.
So yeah, so we need to head to Baltimore Inner Harbor for the next, part of Jeff King's episode, but along the way, I'm gonna show some other stuff off. Like these transition areas also have street challenges. They're not just something to ride through. There will be things to do in them.
That's good.
Yeah, I love
Good
the
thing you can get
transition
out
areas in
and
this
still
game.
keep it going.
Yeah, there was just a poster such for 2008 Jeep Liberty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went for that one. I'm also gonna go for this wall ride one.
Oh, you failed.
Damn.
Having a retry button right there is very, very useful.
Yeah.
If they didn't have that, that'd be really annoying. I mean, some of the games have had missing retry buttons.
Come on, fuck off.
That fucking pillar.
Yeah, and then I don't think I
But you got
wall
it.
ride high enough, but
Oh, no?
I hit one of these milestones. These milestones have to have been designed with thinking a player would do like 3, 4, maybe 5 episodes and then go build their team and do the final challenge. Because I get a ton of these, like once a video at the start. And then once I get to where, the next milestone is build your team, then it'll stop and let me, actually ride.
Oh, damn, 2,000.
Yeah.
And 0 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2,000?
I mean, to be honest, I played this game kind of ignoring the street challenges, and it did pretty much work kind of how you said it does, where, like, you play through 3 or 4, and then the 3 or 4 of the entire episodes, and then the game is like, alright, time to start getting that final stuff.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
alright. We're here to make this lame demo cool.
There you are.
So what's up with this demo? Is it gonna be awesome?
I don't think so, man. Turns out they don't have anything to skate.
Dude, what are you gonna do?
Me? Not me, man. You.
What?
If you're gonna ride in the demo, then you have to make it happen.
Well, hold on. Right in the demo?
Dude, you were killing it back at your place. Help me build this and you can shred it. Hey man, thanks for helping me with this demo. I'll flow you some cash depending on how much you help out.
So yeah, we showed up, but
Build some stuff with your rides so we
there's
can get this crowd
nothing
hyped.
to skate aside from like all those rails and quarter pipes and such. But
Yeah.
ignore those.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that we just so happened to learn how to rig stuff.
Ooh, it would have
Yeah.
been bad if we all had to go home, learn that, and come back.
Yeah, so here's kind of the first major rigging challenge, and this'll, put you to the test of putting down pieces where there is nothing there and having to make your own opportunity. Of course, I'm
Jesus.
gonna go with what works, which is usually quarter pipes on both ends with rails in the middle.
Yeah.
Also,
really
a
like how
million
this
points
demo
gives
was,
you $30.
Yeah.
It's just a weird way of counting how close you are to the sick, pro, and am goals for this specific challenge. It's only really something that affects this challenge.
Yeah.
So
Giving
weird.
yourself enough room with those rails, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably didn't give myself
An
enough
engineer
room.
always learns. That's what they
Yeah.
say about engineers.
That's what they say about Insetic. And Insetic always learns.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Dang. Look at that. I kind of wonder about those pieces. Like, they're kind of sort of detailed. I mean, the road barrier with the chain link fence and then the warped wood to make the quarter pipe. Again, I haven't seen any of that built to shred show, but I'm definitely interested now that I found the comment again to maybe look up and see if there were clips of it, on YouTube or something.
Oh, yeah, they probably are.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
What I really like about this challenge that I just noticed, because I don't think I liked it very much when I played it myself, but this tournament or competition apparently is sponsored by Jeff King, and you have to save it, even though he's the one teaching you how to do all this shit.
Yeah, he came to Philly because he liked your video the most, so he's gonna put on a local demo. Then you go to see how the demo is, and he's like, man, this sucks. There isn't gonna be a demo unless you could save it.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, that really does feel like how sponsors work. You know?
I mean, it is my
we'll
demo, but nah,
we'll
it's your demo
bankroll it,
now.
but you better do all the work.
Yeah.
I mean, some people like it that way, you know?
Fair? Yeah.
Like LCD sound system, like James Murphy, this is such a random thing to bring up, but James
so
Murphy,
close.
he wanted his next album funded, so we went to Nike, and Nike was like, alright, if you make a 45-minute long song, we'll give you the money to make your next album. And that's just how it was.
Plan your
know?
layout so you can link your tricks in a combo that uses every piece you put down.
And next thing you know, Daft Punk was playing at his house.
God
Well,
damn.
that was his first album, but I mean, well I just
That's the only
No,
LCD
next
sound
thing
system
you
song
know.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the very next thing.
So yeah, then the next part of this is to make a line that you can combo back and forth, and like if you can use each piece in one combo, like, you know, once it's am, twice it's pro, 3 times it's sick.
Did you say combo back and forth?
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
like the old tried and true synthetic method.
This is like
Is
the
about
every
to
this,
come through.
this is like the everyone method. Matt Rocks mentioned this is basically what he did.
This
Well,
is what
yeah.
I did.
Yeah. I mean,
Well.
you know, and I do want to say, there is the extra, compared to the Gen 6 version, there is the one extra
nice.
limitation of, like, you can only rotate at 45-degree angles, but I think that actually helps.
Yeah.
As you saw in the other version, it was way too easy to get slightly offset and then not be able to line stuff up. Here, you know, giving you that extra limitation just, you know, makes it easier on you.
Yeah.
Or-
I noticed when you were during this challenge on the Gen 6 version, you were kind of like grinds were stopping and starting instead of being one long fluid grind.
Good job. The crowd is really getting into this.
I absolutely love the little camera of your face after you're done. Your guy doesn't look pleased. He's just kind of like, get this camera out of my face.
Over here.
So then the final part of this goal is pretty crazy. Once again, you have, you know, a limited amount of pieces, like 30 pieces, to get from one platform to the next, and back without touching the ground. And, like,
A million
pro,
points
the
with this.
requirement for pro is to do it in a single combo. I have no idea how you do it in a single combo. I'm going to very, you know, proudly get am on this.
Yeah.
Just,
I mean, you were going sick beforehand on the first two. We just gonna go to aim on this.
I was going sick, mainly because I knew I could only get, like, am on this. I guess kind of thinking back, maybe if you jumped onto a platform, got off your board, and then real quick ran to get on the next thing, that might do it, but that's my only thought.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of a combination of pieces and then using the environment, because, hey, all you have to do is not touch the ground. You don't have to only grind on your pieces, or only interact
right.
on your pieces. It's just hot lava, basically. So,
Yeah.
yeah, cool idea. And it gives you 10 minutes for this part. And
Right.
And timer was frozen while you're in your rigging kit, so they definitely was expecting some trial and error.
Yeah.
Plus, there's the fact you have to do it with 1,000,000 points for sick too, which is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
What
They
are
really
they?
expect
Yeah,
a lot.
I'm guessing what they expect is that you'd put this. You'd put this stuff down and also include a little area for you to just goof around combo in
yeah,
to
maybe
get
it's-
1,000,000, and then.
Yeah, if I remember, I think, like, Benedict used boost pieces and sessioned a quarter pipe or two. But yeah, I mean, you know, Canuck, if you played this version, how did you like this rigging system? People in the comments, how do you like this? I obviously, you know, I think it's smoother than the Gen 6's version of it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I remember overall, the rigging career was my least favorite, but I mean, I didn't hate it. I thought it was, fine. Good
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, I'm kind of fine on it. I'm not dropping pieces everywhere to enhance my
it is.
experience, but
Yeah.
needing to put pieces together was, fine enough, and it was only one episode out of, 9.
I think
Yeah.
maybe I think maybe you guys might agree with me on this. I'm one of those people who would like to be good at map making, but isn't good at map making.
Yes.
Like I'd love to be good at making maps in Halo Forge. Because the Forge kit looks really cool, and I really like fiddling around in there, but anytime I try to make anything, it always turns out kind of bleh.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
You know.
remember, I'd spend hours upon hours on my custom maps back in Reach, and they'd be dog shit.
I mean, I kind of liked your maps back in Reach, but at the same time, you made huge maps, and we didn't have anybody to play those with.
Yeah.
we could, if we'd really pulled, we probably could have gotten, maybe 6 or 7 people, and the maps you'd make were huge. They'd be perfect for, 16v16 battles.
Yeah.
And, that's cool if you can do it, and, to make rigging a major part of the game. No, I mean, to make rigging a major part of the game is an interesting idea, and it's great for the people who were really good at map creating in the Creative Park. Wow, got real close with that. But for the rest of us, it kind of just turns into a kind of a chore.
Yeah, very wise to make it 1/9 of the game.
Yeah. And
As opposed to a third of the game, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I am gonna run into some trouble with it. I'm trying to keep happy up, but
Sure.
it'll get tougher.
All right, you know the basics. Now it's time to add to your arsenal.
Right on. So what are we making?
Specifically, curved rails. This is going to open up so many possibilities. You're a natural.
No one's ever curved a rail before.
You're a natural
Never
man.
been heard
By
of.
building rails out over the water.
Is it, you're an engineer in Sedek. Is it true that they invented curved rails for this game?
Remember, it doesn't count.
Yeah,
Before
no.
this, they had never seen a curved rail in their life?
Right.
There were several white papers published on the...
Several
No
people
more
from
than
Neversoft
12.
actually went and presented papers at major
Yeah, exactly.
scientific conventions. But yeah, so this gives you 90-degree rails and 180-degree rails to your arsenal, and that's really useful. And this challenge is really good at doing this because the hitbox for these eggs is not extremely precise.
Oh, I see.
Hell
You can
yeah.
actually, make something that comes close and you'll still get it, which is a lot better than you have to be
Overly
dead
precise.
on. And,
Yeah.
And I also saw that for sick, you have to do with only 12 pieces.
And I'm actually gonna get sick without
Yo.
damn.
trying.
I mean, to be fair, when you're spending this much time around birds, you can't.
Oh,
it can be dangerous. You
Avian
can get
flu
sick.
and all that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, not just avian flu, but just generally, birds.
Yeah.
Spending
Avian
time around bird
fiends.
shit. Oh, well, there you go, right in the water.
But yeah, I placed 12 rails down, and
that's
these
forgiving.
hitboxes are pretty generous. There was maybe one complication where I had to jump rails here, but otherwise, it's fine.
Damn, that was pretty sick.
Showdown, right?
Yeah.
And he isn't even going to acknowledge it.
It's a
Right,
Just,
he's
hey,
just
you
gonna
heard
be
of this
like-
competition?
rig things up, then we
Yeah.
skate on everyone's
You heard
stuff.
about the
It's a
Vans
great time.
Downtown Showdown.
Listen, man, I sponsor a team for it.
So, have you heard about this Vans
You're on my team,
Downtown
bro.
Showdown?
Have you heard of the high elves?
Have you heard of the High Elves? Yeah. So that
Nice.
gave
Zoom
us
in.
rails and also gave us spine quarter pipes. And
Oh, pro
now
skater
it's-
rig photo.
You finally grew a spine.
Yeah. Now even more street challenges have opened in the world where I will need to put something down to, meet the requirements of the challenge.
Nice.
The game's really good at okay, you're going through one of these episodes, you're learning a new mechanic, you've been introduced to the mechanic and shown you can do it. All right, let's give you more challenges in the overworld now. Some that are specifically about that. Definitely adds, longevity and new opportunities.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Points. I mean, one thing that I wanted to say, going back to Blank Tester's earlier point about map making tools and like wanting to create something but not really having the skill to, and I don't have time for it. Oh man.
Well, here it is. Ready?
Totally. So what does the winner get?
Winner? Well, I guess there's a trophy or something. That's not really the point, though. Guys like you and me come here to show off some crazy stuff, hang with everyone, and skate.
Okay, so what's the game plan?
There's gonna be some things the other teams designed, and you're gonna add your own flavor to it. Then we'll see who can kill it the most. Show up these other teams by proving you're the best rigger around.
We just started.
In each heat, a team will lay down some pieces. Lay down your pieces so that you can hit the opposing team's setups in a combo.
Alright.
This is where it all comes together. This is actually the final kind of competition, final sort of thing in this rigging episode. And yeah, as the game mentions, you know, all the things that are here in the field might make it look really hard, but basically you'll just need to interact with the two things pointed out in a combo. So, you know, grind the wavy rails and bank drop the Jeep in the same combo. If you want to just get am, if you want to just pass, then put a few rails down, you know, that turn you over, then you could probably hit most of it in a manual or such. But I'm going to put stuff down to really try to, you know, give myself enough tricking opportunities to get pro. But this is where I'm not even gonna fast forward. I'm probably just gonna, I am going to just fade ahead, because for some reason, and you know, I want to say this is more of a me thing. I don't think the game handled this badly, but I just could not wrap my head around some of this stuff. Like, or maybe I had an idea in mind that was a bad idea and I just stuck with it for too long, but I'm snipping out like 3 minutes of failing here, 3 minutes of failing there. Until I get something right, and I'm not even gonna get pro. Like, as you saw, that combo ended pretty early. Again, I don't know what to say, and I don't think it's that the game did it poorly. I think just I feel like
when it comes to pro being 100,000 points to do all of this, like, I kind of find it doable, but 1,000,000 just sounds like a chore, really. Like, it just feels like they really want you to spend way too much time here going back and forth on the same pieces to get a shit ton of points in one combo, and it's just very chorish.
Yeah.
You can do your thing in a minute or two. Go ahead.
Oh no, it was unrelated. It was something that I wanted to fill that silence in just a little bit. Yeah, no, it was an unrelated thing.
Yeah, so like, definitely the camera work makes these things seem like way more of a challenge. Like here, the camera panned over all of that dumpster stuff, but the two things you need to connect are ramping through the field goal there, and then grinding the piece that's like next to me. Which ramp up, land in a rail, corner rail, U-turn rail, grind the thing. If again you just want to pass, that's good. But again, I'm gonna try and put stuff down to try and squeeze points out of this.
Yeah, and it'd be fair play to you to because respect the game, what it's trying to do. Don't just try and cheese everything. Just
that
for
was
the sake
weird.
Of it,
Yeah, just kind of got stuck there.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, it's good.
Nice.
So yeah, like once I get that notification, I could stop there.
Yeah.
But like, I could get 100,000, especially with backflip 900s.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I knew you'd clean up. You got the eye for this stuff.
Thanks, man. Those setups were amazing, and everyone was destroying them.
Yeah, but you get to put that thing on your mantle.
Now you're gonna have to build a mantle.
Hi, Jeff. Hey, great job out there. Were you here last year?
Nah, this is my first time.
First time? You rocked it out there.
He's a natural. You're gonna believe the video this guy sent in. This nutball Rube sent me a video of him and his bro gapping these jalopies.
Jalopies?
Oh man, it was insane.
Man, I want to check that out.
You can check that out, man.
Dang. More pros showing up.
500 bang.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Day One
500.
song, Vanessa Torres. Yeah,
And we got the Jeff King deck.
And that was it, actually, for the rigging episode. But I do want to show this deck off. It's really weird. It's, like, formed in the shape of a saw.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, really?
Damn.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. So the 2 perks you can get for that rigging skill. The first perk, the 50 points one, is longer pieces. So like longer rails, wider quarter pipes. It's like, okay. But the 100 points perk is boost pieces, which will, give you a boost when you go on them. So like a quarter pipe that'll, launch you up in the air by going on it. A ramp that'll launch you forward. A rail that'll, launch you forward. And they're pretty good. I don't know if I buy them here or, when I will buy them. But it's definitely, it's not something that is just like, whatever kind of thing.
Yeah, 0 cents.
Yeah. Once again, all these milestones come so fast. Like, I got the shoes milestone, which once again just gives you like 1 shoe.
That is such a weird board.
But yeah, it's like a saw with, did it say like built to ride or rule to ride, something? Yeah, I'm just gonna show it off.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of like a longboard in a way.
Yeah, it's the only board in the game that's not just skateboard shaped. It's the only time they really do something like this.
Huh.
Could have done more of it, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a major part of it.
Yeah, whatever.
But alright, yeah, that was Jeff King's rigging episode. We got some, rigging action, and that ends the 3 kind of initial episodes that you had to start as part of starting the game. So next time, we're going to advance to the 2nd career episode, Bob Burnquist competition episode, which I'm actually pretty excited for. That one's really good. So join me then on Tony Hawk's Proving Ground.